So I'm dating again. I go long stints without dating. As someone who is hyper independent, it is so easy to not date and to go long periods of time without dating or feeling the need to. But I don't know, something shifted. I don't know if it's daylight savings or summer coming to an end. It's November, but you know, the change of the seasons, I'm feeling different. I had this really strange experience where I just had a quiet knowing that I'm gonna be in a relationship soon. There wasn't a concrete reason for it. I just felt it, and I've taken aligned action, as they say. It wasn't totally random per se. I have been doing this 12-week creative program called The Artist Way, and I'm on week 7 right now. And one of the aspects of this program is to journal 3 pages a day. We are running through the pages. This is the second journal. I finished a journal already. And with the influx of writing, I've become clear in what I'm looking for and where I'm at this stage of my life. Throughout my journaling, there were little hints of partnership and wanting to be in a relationship, whereas maybe I've thought that I should think that in the past, but I haven't actually wanted it. If you're in your early 20s, I'm 28 right now, I did not date anyone 20 to 25, really. Hardly. I had no interest. As I said, maybe there was some external feeling that I should be interested, and maybe in conversation I pretended that I was interested, but that stage of my life was for me, and I loved it, and I loved getting to spend those years with my friends and with myself and getting to explore my identity as a person entering adulthood for the first time. And now I'm in my later 20s, and I think, okay, a little partnership could be quite nice, quite fun, quite supportive. I like that, and have been putting myself out there. I will also have a lot more confidence in myself when it comes to dating, whereas in my early 20s, I think I would have just been completely lost. And practice would have been great, but every person's journey is different, and mine just really didn't seem to include dating. I dated a few people last year. All the relationships were maybe like 3 to 5 months. Nothing super long, but enough to get to know someone and see if they would be a good fit for me. I did my hair and it doesn't look any different. This is the book, The Artist Way, A Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity. It's by Julia Cameron. It's written in the early 90s. But there ain't nothing new under the sun. You think it's outdated? This stands the test of time. Each week there's different activities. I cannot recommend this enough. It's really helped me get clear in where I'm at and what I'm looking for, and where I have blind spots and where I have strengths, and ultimately when it comes to a relationship I'm looking. Oh, it sounds so cringy, but I mean it with full earnesty and sincerity. I'm looking for a life partner. I want like true match, true love. I'm a hopeless romantic. That's what I want. And I've met really good people on dating apps. There's been several guys on Hinge that are really, really great. And I think that's because I'm good at communicating who I am and what I want on my profile. If you're trying to get out there too, so I'm gonna share my profile with you. And I also have a friend who has given me really, really helpful tips, so let's go through it. This is my Hinge profile. Starting off strong, I think we need a face shot. A selfie works. I think a smiling photo would be more representative of my personality, but oh my god, the bone structure I'm giving in this, and my eyes look good. So I have this as my first photo, and then I think it's good to utilize prompts. So let's break the ice by walking around the reservoir. That might attract someone in my neighborhood. Have a cheeky cup of coffee, or you decide, dealer's choice. Then this year I really want to run a marathon. Parentheses, maybe not, I'm kind of scared. But I think the type of person that runs a marathon is the good kind of crazy, and I'm interested in talking to someone who has. So maybe that will bring forth common interests. Then my classic information, more of a body shot. It's giving glamour, but we're also in a motel. Having an activity shot is important, so something like me rock climbing, or I love being outside and doing something adventurous, so me on the beach on a 4-wheeler seemed perfect. If you like to dine, then have a photo of a meal you like to go out and get. If you like to cook, maybe have that. If you surf or like to hike, or you like to read, or anything of that sort, include it. First round is on me if you've read Joan Didion, because truly, if a man has read Joan Didion, first round is on me. Then have a shot of you and a friend. This is me and Tyra. Prompt is pre-coffee me, we have matchas, and giving a little bit of sophistication, and that I have friends, and they're cute. Speaking of cute, a random fact that I love is that crows hold grudges and cows have best friends. It's innocent, it's friendly. If someone else, like sometimes people will respond with their own animal facts, and I love that. Then we have the advertisement for my life would look like. She's outside, she's loving her life, happy as a clam. This really feels like it embodies me and my energy. Then me in the wild. The only reason this is still here is because men love this photo for some reason. This is one of my most liked photos and it has been for years. This is back in New York, but we're keeping it. Other Hinge tips. If you have things about yourself that could be deal breakers, advertise them out in the open. For example, if you have a pet, if you are a smoker, if you are very strongly religious, include that because these are things that are going to be unwavering about yourself. If someone is afraid of dogs and you have a dog, let's just get that out in the open. I was trying to take creative liberties and do my different tips at different angles. So I did my first tip with this more far away background, and then I came up closer and it felt like there was a jump scare. So I'm putting this in as a little transition to say my next tip, I'm up really close. Include things on your profile that are relevant to your life. Things that you want to talk about, things that you're currently engaged in. I think it's important to update your profile regularly, especially when things change. So if you move, update it. If there was something that you were really interested in that you're not doing anymore, take it off. For example, the rock climbing. Vice versa, as soon as I got really into rock climbing, I thought this is probably a good thing to put on my profile. And really feel like your profile is representative of who you are right now. The Hinge prompts make it really easy to showcase your personality and show what you're looking for, so really take advantage of them. And I recommend giving Hinge a try. Good transition, right? Hope that you guys enjoyed this video. When Hinge said they wanted to work with me, I thought it was so cool because I've been on so many good Hinge dates. I'm currently seeing people that I've matched with on Hinge, and that's how we know each other. And date ideas, I've been so fortunate, might I say, to be asked out on really, really fun dates. For example, I have been asked out to the Hollywood Bowl for a concert. I just went to a concert and ballet last week. What's that restaurant that overlooks the city in Los Angeles? What's it called? Yamashiro? Yeah, Yamashiro. A Haim concert, looking at the stars at the Getty, watched the World Series on a date, which was so fun because I met 2 subscribers at a coffee shop last week, and one of them was like, I actually saw you at Barney's Beanery during the World Series and I wanted to say hi, but it looked like you were on a date. I'm like, girl, talk about a time that you should say hi. If you ever see me and I'm with someone, talk about brownie points. Which also, I have to say that when I was at this coffee shop, I was admiring this girl's dress. I was like, wow, she looks so cool. She came up, said she loved the podcast. And then I met someone else at the coffee shop who had been following me for the longest time. She said, oh, I watched you since New York, since LA the first time, since you were in high school in Virginia. I've been around for the whole thing. And that was really cool. Fun things. Fun dates, but I don't even need extravagant dates. I've just been fortunate and been asked on them. But as I said in my profile, a little walk around the reservoir would be fine. So I highly recommend getting on Hinge. I love you all. If you made it this far for watching, give it a thumbs up. And feel so good to be on YouTube. This is my first love, and I love you all so much. And I'll see you later. Bye.